So this door we built together. I stained it custom. And then several years ago we built the hobby shop. There's Babes patiently waiting for the dumpster to arrive. A lot of our stuff to get rid of.
That's enough to paint lonesome black and blue. Yeah, I have you, and you have me. That puts a bow up in the sky, tells the rain to cease. We've had up, and we've had down. We've had warm nights, we've gone round and round. What I know, this much is true. Color in the rainbow, this shines like you.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We got take cover alert, but we can't. We don't got nowhere to go. So. Hey everyone, welcome into the channel. We are up at the house today. What are we doing, love?
Pulling some measurements. We need to get an accurate count on concrete so we can get this core filled. Turns out a subscriber that's local
emailed us.
Close, yeah, emailed us about this company that was a pump truck. And I listened to what I was told here. Right? So we never even tried to contact. We thanked the people and was like, cool, man, good looking out. But they ain't coming out here.
Right.
Well, turns out they'll come out here. We called. Denise decided to just one last ditch effort to see about this before we fill buckets.
Yep.
And sure enough, they'll come out here for a relatively reasonable price.
So thank you guys so much for sending us that email. We appreciate that. It's a big help. We do listen, and it's been on my mind. I was like, you know, I'm just going to ask and see if they come out. And sure enough, they do. So.
Yeah, because it's not just a concrete truck. It's just a pump truck.
And that's what we need. So we got to get our measurements so we can get...
Yeah, we have to orchestrate
that
this
stuff lined up. Yeah,
it has to be orchestrated just so, because the pump people charge by the hour. He says I can do that in like 3 hours if it's there.
Okay.
I was like, cool, because we already have done some. My measurement was without minusing the door and the windows. So it's even less than that. And like I said, it was a reasonable price. I don't know if you want to say the price, but it was reasonable. It was only $150 an hour.
Right.
So, which in my belief
And the
is
3-hour
reasonable.
minimum.
With a 3-hour minimum.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they got to drive like 40 minutes to get here.
Yeah,
and then
that's pretty
40 minutes
reasonable.
back. So, yeah, if they're going to do that,
Heck
then
yeah.
it's super awesome. Especially if we can get this done in a day. We've decided as long as it doesn't cost us more than $1,000,
That
which
it's
is way
worth
out
it.
of our price range for real. Like,
We'd rather not, but
would rather not, but I can't.
to save the pain.
And get this stuff done, man. We need
Yeah.
to get lumber ordered, and we need to get this stuff up because we are sick and tired of living in a trailer park with these scary tornadoes,
Oh
man.
my gosh, man.
So last
Sleep
night was scary.
Sleepless.
Yeah, so we got woke up at 2:30 in the morning, which was already a pretty light sleeping and almost sleepless night because we got major rainstorms. We got like
Yeah.
an inch and a half in like a short order. It just beat us up. And then the phone started going off with the alerts. So
Yeah.
then we got up and watched the weather YouTube app that was recommended to us from our new friends, the people that bought our chickens.
Yeah.
And we got glued to that. And when you start hearing counties that are so close to you,
You just
With
can't
tornadoes,
go to sleep after that.
yeah, and they're talking about how close it is. And I mean, this thing was right over us.
Yeah.
It was right over us. It actually,
Thankfully, everybody in the area is good.
yeah, some people just a
yeah.
little wee bit north of us wasn't good. So we're pray for them folks
Yeah, we're
because there
gonna pray
was
for them folks.
it was pretty bad there in
Yeah,
Missouri.
so we're praying for those people in Missouri.
Yeah, and wherever else, man. Because
Yeah.
all we did was get scared.
Mhm.
Right? Pretty scared.
Yeah, but we have our own trauma behind it, so
Yeah.
our prayers are always with everybody
Yes.
when it comes to
Yeah,
tornadoes.
because we're irrationally scared of tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
I know I am, but experience has dictated my irrational fear. And my lovely wife is more than supportive behind it. she just loves to be scared of tornadoes with me.
I had a dream once, and it was so real. I'm telling you, I lived through a tornado in that dream, and I'm traumatized behind it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I lived through a real
And
one.
you put me in a tornado in South Dakota, so yeah.
We've had some
Car was going
experiences.
off the road.
That was crazy.
Seen it coming for miles.
Hours.
Dark,
Yeah.
luminous clouds.
That's because South Dakota, you can see a storm for 100 miles away. And it takes a long time to get there. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
It does.
Until you're like, hey, maybe we should pull over. There's no tornadoes in South Dakota. Whatever. As soon as we got home, we started YouTubing it. And turns out South Dakota's like Tornado Alley. And they have big old massive EF4s and 5s all the time or something.
If I could find the picture, tell me if you guys would drive into this.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Yeah. That was pretty scary, you guys. So
Yep.
I learned my lesson on that one. Babe, watch the weather.
Yeah, that's what the boy told me. I said, son, we watched the storm for like an hour. We drove into it. I could see it. I don't need to listen to the weather app. I could see it.
Yeah.
What I couldn't see was the outcome. We survived. We're still here, man. We're building our house right now
Yeah.
with a cool story.
All right, you guys, let's get these measurements going.
Yeah. Did you notice it blew out our wood again? Every time, so I'm going to say that this one here, it is a little loose right there. So it doesn't take much, but because it's just right on the money. Anyways, it's just there for moral support now. Look at this. It's almost like if we just close that door right there, we'll have a swimming pool. Huh?
Yeah.
Look how deep it is over here.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, let's get a measurement real quick, baby cakes. We'll get a measurement. We'll start figuring out some of this stuff. We need to work out the logistics of it because we need to orchestrate a pump truck and a concrete truck on the same day, all of it in sequence. So there's no waiting around. So, and then how much to order.
Come on, take it home. We got our measurements for the fill. Now, he's just got to go work some kind of magic on some kind of calculator or something. Yeah, right?
I hope so.
How's it work out, babe?
Well,
How do you figure it out?
We've already, so the calculator that's online gives you one wall length by height. Okay, so you take all 4 walls and you add them together, so you got a linear foot, and then you multiply that by the height, and they calculate the size of the block and all that, and they tell you how much concrete you need to fill it.
Okay.
So it'll be my job to minus what we've already filled, right? Because we already did the jams by all the penetrations. Plus, I can minus the windows and the door because there's nothing there to fill.
Right.
So I can save myself some money by doing this. I would like to be able to calculate the grout that's pushed inside the blocks, but I just don't see how I can do that. So we got to plan for that, right? We're not going to dump our extra concrete down the mountain, I hope.
No, we're going to plan for it this time.
Yeah, so we just need to figure out what that plan's going to be, because we got some options, yeah?
Yeah.
We could do a pad right in front of the entryway.
Yep.
Right there. We also are as serious today as we've ever been about these pigs. We just, man, it was a nice weather. Let's get the basement done.
Yeah.
So, but we got to get back on that, and it would give us a nice place to put their feeders and waterers and stuff if we have just enough. So if I order, let's say I order and I've got an extra yard, I want to know how big that area is going to be so we could form something up already ready to go.
Okay.
And if we only have a half a yard left, I would like to have that ready too, so that we got a couple options this time. You know.
Hey everyone, so I got a call on the phone. Of course, where else would I get a phone call from?
I don't know. There was a time that there was other ways to make calls, I think.
Hey everyone.
2 Dixie cups and a piece of string.
Yeah, got a call, and
Who called you?
it was the NPI people.
Who are the NPI people?
So that's National Poultry. I just had it. Inspection program. Okay, there you go.
And why would they call you?
Because I want to get inspected to be certified, to have a certified clean flock.
Yeah. And why would that be important to us, baby cakes?
Well, I am wanting to sell my chickens.
Yeah. And if we can
and
have...
I want them to be certified.
Yeah. Plus, you can't sell them like to other places, other states through the mail or at the livestock auctions and stuff without this, right?
Yep, you got to have your birds tested when you take them anywhere anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and
get it done.
Get a certified clean flock. Maybe in the future I'll be a certifier, but
yeah,
for now we're
we'll
going to
just
go
stay
with
certifiable.
this. I'm already certifiable, baby.
Well, hopefully we're certifiable. They're coming here to see if they can certify us, which means we are not yet certifiable. We just hope we are.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about something else.
Well, you did. You did move to the country.
Yeah. That certifies me.
Yeah. Where the tornadoes are.
Oh, you guys, it's going to be one of those days.
Yep. Every other day. It's this time of year, man. We got a bunch of storms. We got a big storm coming tonight. They're talking about tornadoes again.
Hope you guys can hear us. It's a little windy.
Yeah. So it's going to be perfect. We'll get this inspection done just before tornadoes. Yeah.
So we are just having great day after great day. We finished the block yesterday, which was Awesome.
Yeah, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
All I gotta do is fill 'em now. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
done.
the hard part.
I'm not sure what the hard part is, but we've got that part done. We just got to fill them.
Yeah.
I don't have to set any more blocks
No.
for the basement.
Right.
Anyways, I ran off, baby.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, we're going to continue to get ready for this or wait for the person. They should be here anytime.
Yeah, between 11 and 12. It's like 11:30.
It's getting close. So hopefully it all goes well. Cross your fingers. If it goes well, you'll know about it.
Yeah, so you don't have to cross your fingers. I mean, you can, but it's probably not going to take long because, like, it's going to clip over and then it's going to be like, way, we won.
Hey guys, so we are in the camper again. Today is a bad weather day.
Tornado day, guys. Tornado day. So,
We got
how do you rate, huh? You're back in our house.
Yeah, so we brought you along today because we have another special meal we want to share with you.
Yeah.
So far, we got the onions cut up, the bacon rendered, and now we're ready to jump into making this meal. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and walk you through this.
Typically, we would have bought, I think they call them shank steaks or iron steaks or shank steaks. Or anyways, and then we hammer this steak out, yeah? But what we got going on is rouladen. I don't know if anybody knows what rouladen is. Oma's Kitchen knows all about rouladen. No?
Mm-hmm.
Have I gone too far with this? One day I'll be an Opa, and then it'll be Opa's Kitchen. Anyways, we got steaks that are already cut up super thin. They're way thinner, man. It looks dang near like a roast beef sandwich. Right? So we've decided we're going to double these things up so that we can put all of our ingredients inside of here and tie this sucker up. Because, man, we're going to have mustard and pickles and bacon and onions and spices. And then we're going to twirl this stuff up like a pinwheel, man. We're going to roll it up and we're going to tie it. And it usually takes two of us. So this is another one of those family meals where everybody's got to do a little bit of something.
How thick would you normally want your piece of meat?
1/4 of an inch thick is usually what I like to hammer them out to, about 1/4 of an inch thick. You know what I mean? Spread that all the way across that piece of meat right there, man. It looks delicious. You can get it all of it, all the way to the very edge. You don't need like a little bit of salt on it. A little bit of pepper. Just like that right there. Alright, baby cakes, what do you think? That looks like it needs a piece of bacon. That's 2 pieces of bacon per. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
Onions?
Yeah, let's do some onions. So Mom always used red onions for this, but we never buy red onions. Yeah, don't be cheap with the onions, man. That's flavor. Unless you don't like onions, then be cheap with it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no reason to eat something you don't like. We're going to put some pickles on there, man. We're going to go... You know. Oh, how about that right there, man? I like to save the bits for the gravy. I think I'm gonna maybe put 1 extra in there, yeah? All right. So when this meat is really thin, so we have to be extra careful. When we get towards the end here, we got to make sure that our end is stuffed in real nice. We can tuck it over a little bit. That'll help some, yeah. All right, and then just keep on rolling that right there. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. This is what dreams are made of. Okay, so when we tie it up, this can be a challenge sometimes. Mom always used red string so you can see it. We don't have any red string because we've probably used it all on this meal throughout the years. Because, and how many red things do you actually have that need sewed up? All right. I'll do that little twirl on the string, that way it don't get loose on me. See that? Bam! There you go, cut that off right there. Alright, that's one down. She put garlic, but we're going to put a little garlic in there anyways because we love garlic. And that's what this is about, is eating what you like, not what everybody else like. You know what I mean? Alright. That's it, baby cakes. Let's roll that sucker up like a burrito. This one is going to probably require a little bit more string because it's like little pieces and stuff, right? So, and I'm making it a little extra big too. This got to be spicy brown mustard. You can't just use any old mustard, man. This is spicy brown mustard. Right, baby cakes?
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of good memories making this meal. This is how I won your heart. No?
Mm-hmm.
Was this meal?
No.
Which one was it? It was just that I could cook.
Yep.
Let's put a little bit more on there.
Sweet.
It is. All right, baby cakes. Let's try to roll this sucker up, man. All right, what are we about to do right here, baby cakes? Huh? We're about to put these pieces of rouladen inside of this hot bacon grease skillet and brown it up. Alright. Oh yeah, ow. I tried to be all cool about it, but sorry guys, bacon grease burns. Ow! That's $3.75. No, I put it at $3.50. All right, man, I'm just going to cut up all the fixings over here for the gravy, which isn't very much. It's pickle and onion. We really like the pickle flavor in rouladen, so we probably might go overboard for some people, because we're going to use a lot of the pickle juice in our gravy too. I know Mom didn't use this many pickles, but we just love it, so we're just going to make it the way we love it. Mom will be happy anyways. I bet you if somebody had Mom's recipe, which is probably widely known, it's probably like a pretty basic recipe, I would abandon all the pickles because I would want it that way. But we love it. Yeah? Alright, there it is, man. That's the magic. Alright, let's turn that meat a little bit again. Just want to turn it until it's browned all the way around. We're just going to get crazy and start throwing some of this stuff in then, since it don't cook in the middle anyway. You know what I'm saying?
So we'll be doing the famous noodles again. This time we're going with 4 cups of flour. How many eggs is that, Lovey?
2 eggs per cup.
Alright, so we'll be putting 8 eggs in there.
We'll be putting 8 to 10 eggs in there. We cheat.
Yeah, now for the mixing.
Yeah, and the washing the farm fresh eggs.
Yeah.
Ooh, a blue one. I just feel like these are going to taste like berries or something. You know what I mean? I know it's hard to tell it's blue because it's just so faint, but it's blue, man. That's a blue egg out there, man. Chickens lay blue eggs. Looks like it's just our yolks are so yellow. It looks like, I don't know. Super yellow eggs. They're so delicious. Just gotta keep mixing. Till all the flour's mixed. We're just gonna let it keep going until we're ready to thicken up that gravy.
Alright everyone, so we have everything set up here. We got the water boiling, we got our strainer to strain the noodles, and that pot is going to be our bowl to put the noodles in. And we got our noodle maker set up, our noodle press.
Spatula maker.
Spatula maker.
Yes. People call them ricers or something.
Yeah, people say potato ricer.
And it does say it online.
It does. So I did find this online, and I'll put a link in our description below if you guys want to pick one of those up for your noodle making.
Yeah.
We'll leave you guys the description, or the link in the description below.
It is a difficult tool to use. I'm certain there's easier ways. I seen one that has like a crank. And if you could crank that baby out, it might be easier. But it's about getting the noodle out too in time and getting it in the water. So all that stuff plays a factor.
Yeah.
We've actually rolled these things out and cut them with pizza cutters. There is a noodle that we used to buy from the store called the
Kluski's.
Yeah, the brand was Kluski, and it was just an
Can't
egg
find
noodle.
them anymore.
And yeah, well, they don't have them anymore, but it was an egg noodle like that, and it worked okay. You know, it was
A nice substitute when we
Yeah.
didn't want to make homemade noodles.
yeah.
But Like I said, you can also find egg noodles in the frozen food section at the grocery store if you don't want to make them yourself.
Yeah.
Those are really delicious as
But
well.
it's not the same.
All right, so got the kitchen picked up a little bit and we're getting ready to get these noodles squeezed out. Gage is gonna come over and take care of that for us.
Oh, it's gonna be so tough to squeeze. I feel bad for the boy. Because that is some thick dough right there. Is that what we figured out it was called? Is it called dough or batter? Yeah. How's that? We don't make it easy either by putting it in the back, but the front burner still don't work. And dunk it down. Get it out.
Ooh, the first noodles are coming out. This is my favorite part. I'm so hungry, you guys. This smells so delicious. We got some asparagus on the grill. The noodles.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Wow, you guys, look at that. It looks so good. I am super hungry. We're gonna go ahead and get our plates fixed. But thank you guys so much for joining us on this meal. We always enjoy sharing these with you.
Yeah, we got asparagus too. See you later though, guys.
All right, you guys.
There it is, asparagus, some homemade noodles. We'll just call these homeless made noodles. And then the rouladen and the gravy. A delicious
Yes.
German dinner.
I'm excited, you guys. We'll see you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you can't forget to put the most important spice on there. Run out to the store and get your Moggy. That's just what we call it. I know it's a brand, but I just call it Moggy. And you're not going to find one like this unless you go to Walmart online, I think, is where we found this. We also found it at another place one time, like a restaurant outlet or something. This is not the one you want to use, guys. If you try to use that, you're in trouble. We switched it over to a smaller bottle, so you don't have to accidentally put 4 or 5 gallons. Bam!
Dinner served.
Dinner served. We just need a knife to cut the meat. Don't forget there's string, guys. There's string in here.